Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel RD English Tutorial. In this video, we will learn the past tense and the four subdivisions of past tense, namely simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. We will learn the forms and uses of the various subdivisions of past tense. Let's start the video without delay. As you all know, past tense has also four subdivisions and they are simple past, past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Now let us understand each of these types in details. First of all, simple past tense. So we have taken here the verb write and this is the form of simple past tense. In first person singular number I wrote, plural number we wrote, second person you wrote and plural number also you wrote, third person he she it wrote and plural number they wrote. Now let us understand the uses of simple past tense. Simple past tense is used to express that something was done or took place in past time. It is usually associated with adverbs and adverb phrases of past time such as yesterday, last week, last month, last year, etc. So simple past tense denotes an action of the past and generally we use some of the adverb phrases like yesterday, last week, last month, last year, last Sunday, etc. Some of the examples of simple past tense. I met him yesterday. He failed last year. He went out 10 minutes ago. He died in 1947. Simple past tense is also used to express a habitual action in the past. It is also used to denote a habitual action in the past. For example, he walked 5 miles a day. They played in the afternoons. So these two sentences refer to habitual action of the past. So in that case, we use simple past tense. Some of the keywords through which we can identify the simple past tense are yesterday, last night, the day before, last Friday, last week, last year, last month, ago, etc. These are the keywords with the help of which we come to know that the sentence is simple past tense. Next we have past continuous tense and we have taken the verb sleep here and this is the form of past continuous tense. I was sleeping, we were sleeping, you are sleeping, you were sleeping, and in third person singular number he she it was sleeping and plural number they were sleeping. This is the form of past continuous tense. Example number 3, Rosie was knitting a sweater when I went to her house. Rosie was knitting a sweater when I went to her house. In this sentence, two actions of the past have been denoted. One is knitting a sweater and another is I went to her house. So which was happening from before? Rosie was knitting a sweater. So that was happening from before. In that case, we have used past continuous tense here. Now some of the keywords to identify past continuous tense are when and while. So when we find when and while in the middle of the sentence, then we need to understand that this is past continuous tense. Next we have past perfect tense and this is the form of past perfect tense. Here we have used the verb play. So in first person, I had played. The first participle form of the verb has been used and before that had, the auxiliary verb had has been used. So I had played, we had played, you had played, you had played, he she it had played, they had played. This is the form of past perfect tense. Some of the uses of past perfect tense. Let us understand. The past perfect tense is used to denote an action which had been completed at some point in the past time before another action was commenced. In this sentence, two actions of the past are referred to. So, two actions took place in the past. One action took place before the another. So, whichever happened before, we write in past perfect tense. Two actions of the past, one happened before the other. Whichever happened before, that is written in past perfect tense. Some of the examples are: the train had left before they reached the station. Here, there are two actions of the past. One action is the train leaving, and the other action is their reaching the station. So, whichever happened before, the train left before, so they reached the station. The train leaving the station happened before, so we have used past perfect tense in this case. The train had left. Example number 2, the ship had sunk before help could reach her. The ship had sunk before help could reach her. Two actions of the past. One is the ship sinking and the other is help reaching. So, ship had sunk before, that's why we have used the past perfect tense here. The patient had died before the doctor came. So, similarly, two actions of the past. The patient had died, this action happened before. So, we have written in past perfect tense. Example number 4, we reached the stadium after the match had started. So, similarly, two actions of the past. One action is reaching the stadium, our reaching the stadium, and the other action is the match had started. So, whichever happened before, that one we have written in past perfect tense. The match had started. So, some of the keywords used in past perfect tense are before and after. So, before and after are the two keywords which are used in past perfect tense. So, if there is before in the middle of the sentence, we should write the previous part in past perfect, and if there is after in a sentence, in the middle of the sentence, we should write the after parts in past perfect tense. Now, let us move on to the next subdivision of past tense, that is past perfect continuous tense, and this is the form of past perfect continuous tense. We have used the verb wait here. So, I had been waiting, we had been waiting. You had been waiting, you had been waiting. He, she, it had been waiting, they had been waiting. This is the form of past perfect continuous tense. Now, let us know the use of this tense or subdivision. Past perfect continuous tense is used to denote an action that took place for a certain period of time in the past. So, this denotes an action which happened in the past and which was happening for a certain period of time. In this case, we use past perfect continuous tense. Some of the examples of past perfect continuous tense are: he had been living in that house since 1960. We had been waiting for you for 2 hours. I had been working hard for 5 years. This all happened in the past and this was happening for a certain period of time. So in this case, we use past perfect continuous tense. That's all for today. If you have liked the video, please like it, share it and subscribe our YouTube channel RD English Tutorial for more videos. Thank you.